All right. And go. Go for it, Mac.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Gridiron Greats podcast. As always, it's Mac Dub, aka the Chargers, joined by my trusty co-host Bryan, aka the Flyers.
Yep.
Say
What's
hello.
up?
Hello, Bryan. We're back. We took a week off. Didn't have a duo podcast. We had a shitty attempt by me. I don't know if anybody watched it. We won't talk about it. But today we got. As always, since we're down to week 13 here, we'll go over the playoff race, who's still in it, who's out of it, and who needs to win some games, who can play some spoilers, things like that. And then we'll give you a special draft class, episode information. You and me aren't planning on drafting, or at least we don't have any picks at the moment, but we still have done some scouting, and so we're going to review some specific positions and show you guys maybe who to have on your draft board, who to take off, things like that.
Yep.
All right, before we get started, we'll give a shout out real quick to the Steelers. Smallwin wants us to talk about his division, which is much better this year. We get that. I think he's already got 8 wins on the year, so that's already better than anybody did last year. And it looks like he did really well with one of his draft picks. He's got a safety who is now a superstar, and he's got 6 picks on the year. So kudos to you. And he's a white guy, so kudos to you on that. And then Todd finally won a game. Good for you, Todd.
Took you long enough.
Yep. I know you're still complaining about how bad your team is when it's not. You have to fucking
Look in the mirror, Todd. Look in the mirror.
So, looking forward to when we play. You won't be suspended this time, hopefully. So that should be fun because your CPU is better than you. So
woo!
They were more difficult. All right, and then Warren. We'll skip over what Warren said. He thinks it's a good idea that some of these guys aren't in the same division. So, all right, let's go ahead and let's talk about the NFC because we still have one team undefeated in the NFC, and that is the Bears.
The Bears.
Not only is he undefeated, his point differential is just ridiculous. I think I was looking at he's got the best scoring defense in the league. Has only given up 129 points. And he's got the best scoring offense in the league at 375. So he's literally killing people. And he's got some good wins over good teams. He beat Cobb. He's beaten the Packers guy, so he's got playoff wins. But then he's off to an 11-0 start. He's doing really well. Pretty much locked up that division because there's no way he's going to lose 3 games. Probably get that 1 seed. So I guess since I talked about them, we'll talk about the NFC North. I think at this point, the Packers are still
in the hunt.
Yeah, probably.
Right now they got the 5th seed right now, the first wild card spot.
They got the first wild card spot. So, and hopefully, I'll just say hopefully he wins that. That's all I'll say about that. Moving on to the South, I think the Falcons, I guess, don't have it locked up yet, but I think they do. I don't think the Panthers are going to do anything special.
Damn.
And then you got the AFC or the NFC East. That's still up for grabs, even though I think the Redskins will.
It's my boy, the Redskins.
Yeah, I think he'll end up. Pulling this out by a few games. I think the Cowboys is struggling a little bit more compared to last year. Giants are still hanging around at 6-5. Kind of need to win out to have any hopes. And then you got the NFC West. Cobb's got a 1-game lead on Warren, and then has the tiebreaker. Beat him twice this year.
Yep.
So essentially, Warren would need to win out, and Cobb lose 2 more times
Disappointed in the Niners. He let me down.
Yeah, he's had some good wins, but had some losses. 4-7, so he's out of it. And the Rams 6-5, but they're not gonna win. So, if you want to talk about anything in the NFC, if not, we can move on over to the AFC.
No, let's go to AFC
where it really matters. You got me at 10-1, 9-game winning streak, no big deal.
Number 1 seed. Look at you.
Yeah, I don't know if I got some tough games coming up. I do have Louis and Todd.
And then you have some not so tough games.
But I got the Steelers this week. That'll be a tough game. He's still in line for the 1 seed or in battling for it. I got Tripp. Obviously, that'll be a tough game. And then I got the newer Jaguars guy who is good and then absolutely destroyed me in the playoffs in a different league last week. So that should be fun.
Ooh, revenge.
And then you got Roland sitting atop the AFC East.
Yep.
Oh, and then the Steelers. Sorry, I guess I did this a little differently than how I did the NFC. Just kind of go over division winners right now. Leaders, the AFC North with the Steelers, and then the AFC South, which is a pretty competitive division. You got a 6-5 and the 2-5-6. So be interesting to see how that pans out. I guess since I talked about myself first, we'll talk about the AFC West. God, Bryan, our division is so good. You're 6-5, and then the other two are combined 2-20.
Yep.
Not my intention when I picked this division. Okay.
Technically, I think I picked before you, so
I know you did. I don't know if Widow did, but I know you and Todd did.
Widow picked after us.
Yeah, which
Widow followed me. He followed me from the NFC East last season.
All right. So AFC West. So you still have a shot. Probably need to win out or only lose one more game, but can definitely happen.
We'll see.
AFC East. I talked about Roland has a 1-game lead. He still has 2 games to go with Tripp. So that'll be interesting to see how that pans out. I think the Patriots are out of it in terms of the division. If he's going to make the playoffs, he needs to win out and stay at 10-6.
Even then, I have the tiebreaker over him, so he's in a real bad spot.
He's in a pickle. All right. I mentioned the AFC South a little bit. We got Jaguars at 6-5, Titans and Colts at 5-6. Be interesting to see how that all pans out. And then you got the AFC North. Really, 2 teams still left in it. The Steelers at 8-3, and then Kevin, the Browns, at 7-4. So,
yep.
Kevin's one of those guys that he wins a good game and then he loses
a bad game.
If he can stay, I don't know if he can just be consistent. And so I'm going to go ahead and we'll look at some of the schedules. We talked about a few divisions that aren't obviously no division's really solidified yet, except I think mine is just because
if take a miracle for me to catch you.
Well, yeah, I just need one more win because even if we tie at 11-5, I got the tiebreakers.
Exactly. Hence why I said miracle.
Stranger things have happened, I think.
That's a TV show.
If I lost to both Todd and Louie in one season, I probably would not even play in the playoffs if I made it. All right, so I'll talk about I'm going to go with the Steelers' schedule real quick because that's somebody who's only got a 1-game lead. And honestly, his schedule, I think, is kind of favorable. I guess it's not. He's got me, and then he's got the Ravens, Bengals, and Giants, which are all games he could possibly lose, and the Jaguars. So he's got some difficult games down the stretch. He needs to go ahead and win. Let's look at Kevin then, because Kevin's got a difficult schedule as well with the Cowboys and the Redskins. So between those two teams, I don't really know. I think I picked Kevin to win it this year, so I'm going to be rooting for Kevin. And I guess if I beat the Steelers this week, obviously that'll help us both. And then let's just look at one of the other divisions before we get into the draft class. That AFC South is going to be probably come down to the wire. Taking a look at so we got the Titans, who plays the Colts and the Jets. So he's already at 5-6. So that's a division matchup this week. Probably the loser of that might be out of it. I'm going to go ahead and just say that the Jaguars is going to go ahead and the Jaguars actually got a tough schedule. Patriots, me, the Vikings, and the Steelers. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how that division pans out. I want to say that the Jaguars will win, but I think he's got the toughest of the schedules remaining. So, but by the next time we do a podcast, we'll be in week 14, 15, 16?
Or we could dream. Like Martin Luther King. What?
Yeah, we could. All right, Brian. Unless there's anything else you want to talk about, we can get down to the good stuff. We can get down to the draft class.
Nah, let's get down to the good stuff. Standing shit's boring me. I'm not looking good.
All right. So what position do you want to talk about?
Well, I'm going to start off with the beautiful right guard position. First, I'm going to go ahead and mute. There we go. Had to mute our consoles just so we don't get that copyright infringement. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Run it back like Saquon.
Yeah. So, right guards. Guys, you can't go wrong. At least with the projected draft ones. Literally, can't go wrong. The top guy's definitely going to be above the rest, but the other ones aren't bad.
John Jones. Look at that guy's name, Jermichael Holcomb.
Yeah, he ain't bad. B+ impact blocking, B+ lead block, and a B run block finesse.
Yeah, nice. Oh man, it just irritates me every time I see somebody from Illinois in draft classes.
Oh well, he's projected to be undrafted, so I didn't look at him.
Good.
So yeah. Other position, I'm just gonna go ahead and give him the right tackle as well. Fuck it. Right tackle.
Bolster that right side of your offensive line, people.
Yep. Right tackle, guys. As you can see, it's not, prominent as the previous position, but there's definitely some good ones, like this guy right here, Curtis Reagan. B+ lead block, B+ run block, and B+ run block power.
And he's a giant at 6'8", 330.
Yep, that's a pretty big fucking guard. Hope your quarterback can throw over him. And then there's also this guy named Blair Arnold. B+ pass block finesse, B+ lead block, and B impact block. So not bad.
Nice.
Your kids home, Mac?
Yeah, if you can hear him.
Mac, you want me to do one more position, or you want me to pass the mic to you?
Well, how about this? Just since you talked about offensive line, I will just say that center is probably a position that you want to stay away from.
You hear that, guys? From Evan Newton all the way to Wes Curran. Don't go there.
Definitely. Because I have scouted 10 of these guys, just the first top 10, and only one of them is a projected third rounder, or early fourth rounder, sorry.
Ew.
There's fourth rounders, sixth rounders, and several undrafted. So that's a position you need. Look for free agents.
Not good, mate. Not good.
I will send it over back to you, Mr. Morgan.
All right. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and go to the left outside linebacker. As you guys can see, there's not much.
You probably should post the link in the chat.
I definitely probably should have done that already. You're 100% right.
That's okay.
But you know what? We'll post it after, and then they can watch it back. Dirty back. So there's this guy named Denzel Shaw. Not bad. Third round projection, and he graded out as a third round pick. B+ pursuit, B+ hit power, B tackle. I don't know. I'm interested in a couple of these guys above him, but Not this guy, Victor Irvin. I don't want to go near him unless he's got like a 4.4 speed or some shit.
Yeah,
But
Vic.
but the other two, I'm interested to look at their combines, but I wouldn't be going for where they're projected. That's for sure. So yeah, Mac, who you got?
We'll stay on the defensive side. We'll go over to left ends. Some good ones here, I guess, depending on your scheme. The first two guys are run stoppers, but they are that first guy, Michael Goodwin, is A- tackle, A- pursuit, B+ block shed. And then the second one, Titus Grant, is A- tackle, A- block shed, and B+ power. So especially that block shed intrigues me. And then there's a few projected first-round grade. There's Kyle Mack, who might be related to Khalil Mack.
Oh.
And then a guy from Wyoming. I'm sure there's a good pass rusher out of Wyoming.
Damon Smiley.
Yeah. So there's some other LaRon Wilds. I think that's how you say his name. So at least from the left side, I guess the best speed rushing one I see right now is Caleb Portis. He's got A- finesse move, so if his speed's all right, he might be. Yeah, he's only
He'd be worth it with
262.
as long as he's got good speed.
Yep. So that'd be one to look at. And then I guess I will keep it as well. One of the only positions that I've really scouted is the middle linebacker spot. Doesn't look too deep, but we do have the top two guys seem to be the best. You got A- pursuit, B+ awareness, B+ tackle with Jerry Calhoun.
Ooh.
And then Chris McKinney is B+ everything, tackle, hit power, and awareness.
So he average.
Yeah, so, and then I don't see anybody else. I guess there might be a steal in Thaddeus Key. He's got, says he's just a third rounder, but he's got A- pursuit and B+ tackle and B+ hit power. So.
Ooh, I'd take that.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't run like a 5.3 or some shit.
Yeah, he's 6'2", 240, so he might not be the fastest, but. But yeah, that's really defense positions that I've kind of looked at.
Gotcha. And guys, we'll be given definitely more draft knowledge before the draft. Since we're not drafting, we're just gonna hand it out. Like it's fucking Halloween night, giving out that candy. Trick or treat, motherfuckers.
Yeah, next Friday.
No, Thursday.
Thursday, that's right. Damn it.
I know, because I don't have to go to work that day because
I'm so stupid.
we give the kids off on practice, on Halloween night because we're nice like that.
Are you dressing up for Halloween?
You mean my ugly self isn't a costume enough?
Oh, it's not very nice. I'm gonna be Pennywise and walk around with my kids.
Dude, that's what I want to. If I was to dress up, that's who I want to be as Pennywise.
All right. You got anything else?
Nope.
I got a rant
Ooh.
time, and then I'm gonna get out of here. One kid is just going ape shit upstairs. So my rant is, don't know why either one of these guys thought this was okay, but really nobody else should be playing your games for you. No family members, no friends, anything like that. If you can't play your game, either you get a loss or the schedules don't work out, it's a sim. So don't have somebody play your games for you, and then on the opposite side, the opponent, don't agree to play somebody else. If you're gonna let somebody else play your games, let us know. We'll get them in the league. Short and sweet. Because if we're gonna have somebody else play my game, then I'm gonna get somebody far better than me to play my games for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Cobb.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So
he already does it with his other 2 accounts, so you know.
That is true. All right, well, I think that'll do it for us. Nice, short, and sweet here.
Yep.
All right, well. Oh, you got something else?
No.
Okay. Well, guys, that'll do it for us until next Monday when we will be damn near the playoffs. Who knows? Maybe there'll be a miracle and we'll be in the playoffs. Doubt it. But league's still going really well. We're damn near past season 2 or through season 2, and looking forward to the playoffs. Looking forward to me putting up 49 points in the Super Bowl, and yeah, that'll do it for us. As always, I'm Mac, and he's Brian, and we'll see you later.
Later, bitches.